Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olson and today we're drawing a folding surprise camera. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time. And then we're gonna open it, we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. Okay, little artists, let's start this picture. We're gonna close the paper and the paper should be open up like this, okay? And we're gonna leave a space on the left and let's make a line. It's a short line, it's not even going to reach to the half part. And to the other side, the same thing. Let's do a line. Now let's turn the paper and let's join them from side to side. And I'm pressing the marker hard so these help me going a little bit more straight. You can also use a ruler if you want to. On the center, we're gonna do another rectangle, and this is gonna be a thin rectangle. We're gonna put here my finger in the middle and do a line in each side, leaving a space. And now we're gonna turn the paper again. And let's go and close this. Okay. Next, we're gonna do a button. And this is gonna be two lines and the same thing, leaving a space here in the corner. And let's close them. This line is a little curvy. Underneath this last button we did, we're gonna draw a heart. And it's a small heart that is not crossing the folding part. So it's gonna look like this, and if you want to, you can change this heart for something else, like a button or a circle or a triangle. Let's draw underneath another square shape. So we're gonna leave a finger space and we're gonna put a line. I'm doing the same thing, leaving a finger space and do a line. Okay, now let's again turn the paper and let's join them from side to side. The same thing, you can use a ruler or you can just do it by hand like I'm doing it. This is the outside part and it looks almost like a printer. We're gonna leave it like that. You can write something here if you want to, or you can write something underneath. At the end, you can see what I'm gonna put here. For now, we're gonna leave it blank. Now let's open the paper and let's do first the camera. I'm just gonna extend this line here, and before I get to the folding part, I'm gonna stop. So I'm going down and I stop before to get to the folding part. The other side, the same thing. Let's go down and stop right there. Now let's do a diagonal line that is gonna touch the folding part. Diagonal line and touch the folding part, and you stop right there. Now let's turn the paper, and using this folding part or this folding line, you're gonna guide yourself to go from side to side. It's right over the folding part. There. Now let's do the bottom part of the camera. Let's do two short lines, very short, here and here. These lines are not even touching the half of this part of the paper. This is the half, and this is how much space I'm leaving. Now let's leave a space in between this line, and we're gonna do another one, and this line is gonna be shorter. So leave a space and leave a space, and let's do a line. We're just going like this, right there. The next thing will be continue these lines until we touch this last one we did. We're gonna put a little dot here, pretend this one go here, and put a little dot, and this is gonna help us guiding to follow these lines. So we're gonna try to go straight up and going to the dot. Let's go up. Okay, let's do a second line just like this one underneath. We're gonna leave a space in each side. Okay, it's gonna look like this. Leave a little space, and let's do a second line. We're gonna do a square here and going down Now let's connect these two with a line that goes to the right. We're not gonna touch the folding part, we're just gonna leave a little space in between them. Okay, this is the Polaroid picture and it's ready. Now let's close the camera with one line that goes to the right and one line that goes to the left. So that's the camera. So now let's put some details inside. We're gonna do a couple lines here. We're gonna do a diagonal line. There's gonna go 1, they leave a space, 2, and these lines are pointing to the middle, and in the middle we're gonna put 2 more if you still have room. If not, you can just put 1. These are diagonal and these are straight. Now let's go straight up to the top, and these lines are gonna be super short. 1, 2, 3, and 4 short lines. Now from this point I want to do a circle, and this circle is gonna have to touch these lines, okay? And don't worry if this circle is not super straight. This is gonna look good anyways. So let's start doing the circle, crossing the lines first. I'm going around, and don't cross the folding part. We're gonna go really close and connecting. This can take a couple tries, but if you're patient, it will look nice. My circle, if you see, is not super straight, but it still look good, and I'm just trying to not cross the folding part. Let's do one more inside, really close to the first one we did. Just like this. And then there. Let's put some buttons in this camera. You can choose how many buttons you want to put. I want to do a square. I'm just add here 2 more circles plus the square that I did on the top. You can add more if you want to. Next, we're gonna continue with the picture. Let's do 2 little girls, but you can change that for 2 boys or a boy or a girl, whatever you wanna do. Let's start with the left side, and I'm gonna do a circle. This is the head, and it's a little sideways. And let's do 1 line here and 1 line here for the body. Now in the other side, I'm gonna do another circle. This is the second head, and here really close to the edge, and the same thing. I'm gonna put a little line, and if you still have room, put 1 more here. Now for this character, I'm gonna do 1 and 2 curves to mark where the hair goes. Inside, the eyes are gonna be 2 little oval shapes and a big smile. For this character, I'm doing a curly hair, so I'm doing curves. And the eyes, the same thing. We're gonna do an oval shape and a smile. This one can have his mouth open with a letter U, and inside a curve for a tongue. This character is gonna have the curly hair, so we're gonna do kind of like a 2 ponytails. So let's do 1 here in this space, doing little curves, and 1 more here. And we can even put more curves on the top of the head. For this one, you can leave it like this. It looks like a boy, or you can put 2 ponytails, the same thing. We're gonna do 2 squares on the top, and I'm going up with a curve, going down, and come back, going up with a curve, and come back. In the middle, you can put a line in each side, and we can put little dots for buttons. And there, that's it. We finished this picture of a camera. It is a surprise camera. Let's close it to see how it looks. And this is how it looks when we open. I hope you like this lesson and that you follow with me. And now my favorite part is coming. Let's color. Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my camera looks in the outside. It almost looks like a printer where the paper is going out here. You can add even more buttons here on the top. And now let's see how it looks when we open. this is how my camera turned out. I add this word here. It says smile. It's in Spanish, but you can change the message. And here I add some white color on top of the purple, and I add this kind of like a shining with this Crayola. You can also change this or do this with a color pencil, just going around and doing these lines, so it looks like almost like the flash is working. I add some blue lines here for making look these lines like the glass, and the last thing, I pass my black marker on top of this line just to make it a little bit more thicker. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time.